Peace, kings and queens. Hope y'all feeling good today. About to get on this flight in a minute, but I had a little extra time. So I just wanted to kick it with y'all about some shit. You know, my real script, what's going on about some shit I was just thinking about, man. That I keep hearing this whole notion, right? So I want y'all to just pay attention, because what I need you to understand is that the internet is a cesspool of misinformation, right? Is people giving opinions who don't have any criteria or who don't have any credentials. It's called critics without credentials. They're giving their point of view. They're giving you opinions. They don't have facts to back up none of the opinions that they have. So that's normally what they do. They just talk, and they talk about shit that they really don't have nothing. But just as a novice with an opinion, and everybody got an opinion, because an opinion is like an asshole. Everybody got one of those. So there's a lot of people who've been given opinions with nothing to support the opinion. And somehow the culture has embraced these individuals, right? They've embraced their opinion just based off visibility, right? So, because if you see somebody enough, right? And that's why marketing and promotion is really big. Because if somebody puts somebody in your face enough times and they keep talking, you start to automatically believe that individual knows what they're talking about, or they wouldn't be saying it, right? They wouldn't have this platform to talk about shit if they didn't know what they was talking about. Like 500,000 and 5 million people and 4 million people wouldn't be following somebody that just don't know nothing. So they said it, so it got to be fact. It's like the news, right? You got news people that report shit wrong all the time. They don't fact check. They say shit wrong, and they don't. And because you think that because it's on the news, it got to be right. Right? You be like, gotta be right. The news wouldn't said it. It's in the newspaper. Oh, it's on this person's page. I follow this nigga all the time. They couldn't have made a mistake. I make a mistake. It's people that follow me, and sometimes I gotta come back and say, okay, I made a mistake. That what I said wasn't right there. You know? So if somebody is constantly put in your face and you believe that person, no matter what they say, you take as faith on face value. So that's what we dealing with right now in this era. So I was, the sucker nigga academics and a bunch of other dudes that I hear talking about violence in the community. They talking about violence in Chicago, and you talking about violence, how rampant it is. And it is rampant, And they was talking about music. And they were saying music is contributing to the violence in the community. And I don't all the way disagree. Bear with me. I do not all the way disagree with the sentiment that music is contributing to violence in the community. I believe that it definitely is a contributor. But I also believe that the music is also a reflection of the society, right? When you're a young dude, when I first came into this industry, all I rapped about was drugs, guns, beef, shit in the hood, because that's all I knew. That was all I had to talk about. So that was my reality. So I talked about my reality. I didn't rap about something that I didn't know about. I rapped about what I knew about. So that's pretty much what happens, right? And they said you could check the rappers. They saying all this negatives. They talking about shooting and killing. A lot of the rappers that's talking about shooting and killing came from shooting and killing, or were involved in shooting and killing. Some actually have shot and killed, right? So this is their reality. Now, why I hold the platforms that promote the music, right? The industry that signs the music, the people that buy the music, more responsible than I actually hold the artists that talk about it, is because if I was rapping about some shit that was negative, if I was rapping about shooting and killing, and nobody was promoting it, right? Nobody promoted it. The blog sites wouldn't put it up. The record labels didn't want to sign it. I would have to find something else to rap about. right? I would literally have to find something else to talk about. But the fact that these major platforms take this negative music and they take that shit and they promote it and they push it to the sky. They take the most negative shit that they could take and they push it to the sky. What has happened now within the industry, and especially in Chicago, right, is the criteria to get a record deal is to have actually shot someone or robbed somebody. Like that's the new thing. Right? These young, just think about it. You a young kid and you watching saying the last 10 rappers that have got signed from this city actually shot somebody, actually robbed somebody, probably have videos of it, was literally in the street. It becomes the method to get signed. Like, with the exception of Chance the Rapper that came out of Chicago, name me somebody else that was talking about positive shit, that was going to school, that was talking about positive, that was talking about uplifting the culture. Other than him, what's the last positive rapper that came out of Chicago? Tell me one. Just name one so I can know. Or was fighting cases for shooting some, like, this has been, it's literally the criteria to get a record label. Kanye, and look at when Kanye got signed. Kanye had to make beats. He had to make his, I'm talking about Common. Look, you talking about, think about this. This has been over 20 years. Common got signed 20 plus 30 years ago. Lupe got signed like 13, 14, 15 years ago. Everybody you talking about, you know what I'm saying? Just think about it. Only thing you can name, Vic Mensa. Look, just think about, look at the niggas that you talking about. You talking about people who got signed double-digit years ago. I'm talking about in this current age. In the last 5 years, name five, probably less than, anything less than 10 years, and less than 10 years, name a positive rapper that got signed that came out of Chicago. Besides Chance. And Chance probably been signed like 10 years ago. But the reality is, the new way to get signed in the industry, especially if you're from Chicago, is you have to have had some street work put in. Right? Like, you have actually literally have had to put work in the street. That's become a criteria. So what happens is, these platforms like Academics, they find out that such and such put work in the streets, like he was talking about Little Tum Tum, and then he promotes Tum Tum's music. Tim's music, right? You promote his music, you make him a star. Now, you make him a star, and it's based on the fact that he shot somebody, or allegedly killed somebody. You made somebody a star based on the fact that they allegedly killed somebody. So the fact that they killed somebody don't disappear. The friends and the family members that they have don't go away. Now you publicize the murder of this person. You've utilized your platform to further exacerbate the reality of these streets and to rub in the face of the person who lost their loved one. So now retaliation, now is not just retaliation, now it's another young kid from Chicago who don't got nothing, that's trying to figure out, how do I get a record deal? I know how to get a record deal. I need to shoot somebody that they talking about and then make a song about it. Or I rob one of these niggas that they talking about and I make a song about it. Because Academic is going to post it up. He going to talk about how I robbed him. He going to post up the video of me talking about how I robbed him. And I'm going to get a record deal. So who do you think is more responsible for the culture of the music? You think if a nigga made music that you wasn't gonna buy, that nobody was promoting, that they would keep making it? Right? If I'm making all this drill music, if I'm making music about shooting and killing and nobody buys it, you know what happens? Niggas stop making it. But the minute that you promote the most negative music that you could possibly make, you get up there and say, yo, niggas want to talk about, he on his platform talking about, yo, niggas want to talk about, see somebody drive, nobody want to hear that positive shit. We want to hear somebody get popped and all that. This is what he say on his platform. Nobody want to hear that positive shit. They want to hear about how niggas sliding on somebody. This is what you've promoted. This is what these young kids that listen to you say, okay, in order for me to get a record deal, to get notarized, I gotta pop somebody. When I was a young nigga, I remember them making me believe that I wasn't a real nigga if I didn't go to jail. I was young, I was 15, 16, and the niggas used to come home from jail and sit on the corner and tell you jail tales, and be like, you ain't no real nigga, you ain't put no work in, you ain't never been locked up, you wasn't up north, you ain't do all this shit. And I said, wow, I did. So you can't even be recognized, you ain't no real nigga. They made us believe that being a real nigga was about going to prison and doing negative shit. This is what we was kids. We didn't want to do, but we wanted to be real. We wanted to be accepted. We wanted the shit you got. The real niggas had the cars and the bitches. Excuse my French. The ladies. The real dudes had the cars and the ladies. I wanted the cars and the ladies and the money. And they told me in order to do that, I had to be in the streets or I had to go to jail. So I followed suit. So you blaming a nigga that followed the suit that you set? These record labels are signing these niggas because they won't sign them. They want to sign them. Niggas is talking about with such a, he get it back in blood. Niggas, oh, he locked up. It's fucked up. No. He was doing that shit before he got signed. That's why he got signed. The niggas that be getting shot and killed, they was doing the negative shit before they got signed. That's why y'all niggas signed them, because they was putting in work, because they had a resume. Because y'all promoted the resume of the negativity shit that they did. And they realized that was a formula. So the rest of the niggas followed the formula. You blaming the niggas that's rapping about something that they can't rap about or won't rap about if you don't sell it or promote it. It's no nigga gonna rap about some shit that nobody wanna hear. Stop buying it. Stop putting the shit on your platform. Tell the record labels to stop signing the niggas because they shot and killed somebody. You blaming a nigga that ain't got nothing from the hood. He got zero. Nigga got zero, and he's seeing you promote a nigga that shot a nigga, and the next thing he got is a record deal with $1 million, and you think he ain't gonna follow that as the resume to success. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, don't blame the niggas that's promoting. You gotta blame the niggas that, no, they only doing it because you promote it. Right? If the gang members, if you had a criteria, if the gang criteria was, listen, my nigga, you gotta go to school, you wanna be down with us, you gotta go to school, you gotta get a degree. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do all this shit. You gotta protect your neighborhood. And y'all was the niggas in the hood that was standing up. You had a nice car. All the girls was fucking with y'all. The young niggas gonna follow what y'all doing. They gonna follow the recipe for success. They gonna follow the recipe for success. If you tell them the recipe for success is shooting and robbing and killing a nigga, and that's how they gonna get a record deal and get out the hood, that's what they gonna do. That's the bottom line. These niggas is young and impressionable. 18, 19, 20. These niggas is young and impressionable. You think they understand all the shit you talking about? No. They want fame. They want money. They see all the niggas that shot somebody and killing somebody, y'all promoting. The niggas that ain't talking about that, y'all act like they ain't there. Niggas talking about some positive shit. Jeezy was the snowman. Soon as he started talking about he want to build the community, niggas say he's soft. Jeezy went up there like a man and told Gucci, yo, listen, man, that shit ain't about nothing. Oh, nigga said Gucci soft. I mean, Jeezy soft. Nigga ain't gonna do this. Nigga up there talking about some positive. Nigga, I'm 40 years old. You think I'm gonna sit out here and still be beefing about you for 20 years? I'm about to have kids, and I got kids, my kids, and I'm gonna keep beefing with you? Nigga, we ain't doing that here. We're gonna show these kids something different, and y'all called them soft. Niggas called them pussy. And said Gucci put it, yo Gucci did this and that. This is what y'all telling niggas, bro. And you act like they not gonna follow suit? Why not? These are niggas you promoting. You promoting the niggas that's degrading the culture. Y'all uplifting every nigga that told somebody gonna kill, every nigga that got a stain. Y'all gonna give him a record deal. Y'all gonna promote him. If a nigga come up here and talk about some positive shit, he Martin Luther King, he Malcolm X, and nobody wanna hear that bullshit. He washed up. That's what y'all telling them. That's what y'all teaching these niggas. So why they gonna listen to a nigga that's talking about uplifting and being positive? Soon as a nigga from the street change his ways and start to tell you about some shit that's gonna elevate your mind and get you some money and keep you out of jail, y'all niggas say he's soft or he Martin Luther King and nobody wanna hear that bullshit. So why they gonna make, who gonna make music that you ain't gonna buy that can't feed their family? Start buying the music of the niggas that's talking about some shit that's uplifting. Help the motherfucking gangsters evolve. Promote the gangsters that's evolving. Put some, when they start talking about, when Meek start, nigga academics say, you start talking about all of this positive shit, nobody's buying it. Of course not. Because you don't want to see a nigga grow. You ain't gonna promote it. You gonna say nobody wanna hear that shit. You ain't gonna put it on your platform and say, yo, this is some grown man. Oh, this is some shit. This shit is fire. J. Cole one of the best. Where you hear J. Cole record at? He got one of the best albums. Where they playing the music at? Huh? Where they play it at? What club you go to where they playing Cole at? Huh? I just want to know. So you think, like Jay-Z said, truthfully, I want to rhyme like common sense, but I sold 5 mil. So I ain't rhyme like common sense. When your sense got that much in commons and you realize what you up against. He realized what he up against. So, dude like academics who never done nothing positive for the culture, right? He ain't take his money and invest in the community. He ain't send a kid to school. He ain't buy lunch. He ain't buy a school book. He won't interview a positive artist. He don't talk about nothing positive. He don't play no positive music. Nothing positive has ever came from this man's platform. Nothing. He ain't fight, help a nigga get out of jail. He put more niggas in jail than he helped get out. That's a fact. He pretty much drove motherfucker 6ix9ine to prison. Right in the passenger seat. Like, come on, where you going? You ready to go to jail? Okay. I'm gonna make a stop over here so you can shoot at a nigga. Okay, you gonna make a stop over here to beef at this? I'm gonna promote it. I'm gonna tell niggas you was on the block in Chicago. I'm gonna say all the shit I can. Yes, I can't wait. Can't wait. Can't wait to tell all the negative shit you did. Tell him to talk about some positive shit that goes on. He never did nothing positive for this culture. Never. But you'll criticize a nigga like Meek that started reform. That literally got niggas out of prison. That literally is in Philly changing laws to bring niggas home. That's literally got foundations that are changing the culture. That's literally doing interviews talking about how we need to stop violence in the community. That's literally doing it. So because he got songs that somehow, that may be some shit that's street shit because that's where he come from and he understands in order to even get in tune with the niggas he's trying to save, he gotta say some shit that they can relate to. Cause that's part of what this shit is. You know, a nigga told me sometimes you gotta put some cherry in the medicine, right? Because nobody wants to take the medicine. Y'all niggas ain't gonna buy the medicine, so I gotta put a little cherry in. Lauryn Hill said you gotta add a motherfucker so the ignorant niggas hear you. So when they add the motherfucker, you say, oh, you a hypocrite. You said motherfucker. But you don't care about the 10 schools a nigga building. You don't care about the whole reform shit that a nigga built. You don't care about the money that they invested in Philly. You don't care about none of that shit. None of that shit matter. Right? None of that shit matter to you. You want to point out the shit, the one negative, but you ain't got nothing positive. Nigga can't point out one positive thing you've done to this fucking culture. But you want to call a nigga a hypocrite. Or your sales ain't, my sales ain't selling because you niggas don't want to promote some shit that's going to uplift us. You want to keep us drugged up. You want to keep us dying. You want to keep us, so you're going to keep signing all the young niggas and then find out and ask why they get killed. We know what you doing. It's a game you playing. So because we smart enough to figure out the game, to add a little bit of cherry with the medicine, you mad at us. You want to call us hypocrites. Listen, my mission is different. I'll take the crucifixion. Ain't no nigga that ever made positivity, that ever did anything. You name Jesus Christ, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. If you name anybody who really made change for this world, for our culture, they was demonized. They was called everything you could possibly think about. Farrakhan, anybody that ever really made change for this culture, the history books is gonna read what my son did. I don't give a fuck about what a nigga say. You can't attack my character. My shit is intact. Any nigga that know me, that still understand I've been 10 toes down the entire life that I lived. Not half of it, not some of it, my entire life. I've been 10 toes down my entire life. So I can live, I can go to sleep good every night. So whatever a nigga say about me, that shit means of no consequence to me. But what I will tell you is, stop letting these niggas lie to you. Make these niggas pull out receipts. Make them show you your resume. Don't take advice from a nigga that ain't never been nowhere. Don't ask a nigga about somewhere that they ain't never been. You can't give me no advice if you ain't never been where I'm trying to go. You can't give me no advice. You don't have the credentials to even critique me. A nigga like Academic can't critique me. Nigga, I survived. I went to jail for shit I didn't do. I was in jail in Max's with killers, nigga. With known killers. I was in the streets with known killers. Survived by known killers. Surrounded my whole life. I survived. I'm still here. I ain't starving. My kids is healthy. I'm healthy. I survived, nigga. You can't critique me. Who are you to even talk about me? You don't have nothing that I don't have. 10 toes down worldwide, my nigga. I could go anywhere in this world and get respected. I pull up in and I don't give a fuck what a nigga tell you. I pull up in any community in the world, and there's people that come up to me and say, yo, my nigga, I love what you do. I respect you. The way you stand on what you stand on, I ain't got no security. I don't got none of that shit because I ain't scared. Nigga, I'm out here doing God's work. Whatever happens for me is going to happen. And I'm going to stand on anything I stand on. So a nigga can't critique me. How you going to critique me? You niggas ain't even, we not even the same caliber man, bruh. You niggas won't even talk to me face to face. Niggas are scared to talk to me face to face. You can't critique me. Your opinion of me means nothing. But don't let these niggas lie to you though, because they can't lie to me. Stop letting these niggas trick you. They killing and degrading and destroying this whole culture. They killing our babies. They leading them astray. They lying to them. And they look at them in their face and lying to them. And these powers that be is giving them platforms to lie and kill our kids. And they gonna keep doing it. Rap music is the niggas who promote rap music. It's the record labels that sign these niggas. Start signing people that's doing some positive shit. When they coming to you with some positive shit, don't tell them that nobody gonna buy that. They gonna buy whatever the fuck you promote. Start promoting niggas that's doing positive shit. When Jeezy and these niggas is making positive music, promote it like you promoted Snowman. Put the same effort into it. Put the same effort into J. Cole album that you put into Take It Back in Blood. Do that. Put the same marketing dollars into that shit. Don't tell us what nobody gonna buy. It's what you niggas wanna sell. And stop letting these niggas sell you slum because they trying to kill you. And I'm gone.